Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome in or welcome back, depending on if you are new. And if you are, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Let me know you're new, how you found me. Allow me to say hello and welcome you to my amazing community here on YouTube. Let's go ahead and dive into your message for today. I saw the Fool on the bottom of the deck, and I feel like there is a brand new start coming in for you. You may have already seen this. This may have already opened up for you. This may be you going in a new direction. This may be, we literally had at the time of recording this, the Leo new moon and eclipse, big changes, wiping the slate clean, starting fresh, new ideas, new beginnings, new thought patterns, new behaviors, seeing things differently, literally seeing a situation in your life from a completely different perspective, which may feel very subtle, but that's a brand new beginning, because if you're seeing something from a different perspective, you're making different decisions, you're moving forward in different ways. And that's really what I'm feeling here. But this is a collective reading, so it's going to resonate differently with everybody and how it shows up for you. It could be an offer coming in, it could be meeting a new person, it could be collaborating with somebody, or an idea of collaborating. You might have an inspired thought or idea or message come through from your higher self, from the universe, just, you know, to open up a new path for you. So however this new beginning wants to show up for you, let's go ahead and see what cards come through and what message supports that idea, because it feels like, and right before I saw the Fool, I should have showed it to you, he was at the bottom of the deck. Before I saw the Fool, I saw the Ten of Wands, and you've been walking through an exhausting chapter. However long this has been, the Ten of Wands tells me that this is really long. This is really like walking on rocky terrain. Like every time you turn around, you've got obstacles. You're stepping over, you're stepping sideways. It's like all these obstacles in your path, but also this heaviness, this weight that you've been carrying. You feel exhausted, you feel stressed, you may be feeling like you're burnt out, you know, because this has been a really long chapter that you've been walking through. But the new beginning of the Fool, it's literally the zero, you know, and the Ten of Wands is a 10, which I always call, you know, a cycle. The 10 becomes a 1, you know, 1 plus 0 is 1. We're meant to, when we see that Ten of Wands, it's like it inspires and sparks hope that this chapter is finally coming to an end. A cycle is closing. This season that you've been walking through of difficulty and challenging stuff, the weight of the world on your shoulders, burning the candle at both ends. Whatever it has been for you, it's been heavy, it's been challenging, it's been hard. And it's coming to an end, and you are about to leap into this new beginning, starting fresh, literally starting fresh. So it feels like, to me, whatever is coming through for you, an offer, an idea, a new decision, seeing something from a different perspective, you're moving forward in a completely different way that you've never done before. So be aware that whatever is showing up for you, or is going to show up for you here in the next few days, be aware that it may look differently than what you might have been working towards, a goal that you maybe have been chipping away at. The result, or, you know, the way it unfolds, or the offer that you're calling in, it may look a little different than what you think, because it feels like we're wiping the slate completely clean. You know, we're stepping into a higher version of ourselves. We're stepping into the version of ourselves that, you know, does life differently, that doesn't play small, that doesn't stay in comfort zones, that doesn't allow the past to dictate the future. We're doing things differently, so things may look different. This new beginning, this door opening for you, this opportunity coming in, it may look totally differently than you thought, or different than anything you've ever done before. You may be offered a job that just is like, whoa, where did this come from? I've never done this before. And it may feel a little bit scary. It may feel a little bit overwhelming for you. That Fool, 0, starting from scratch. But it's also a leap of faith, you know? And it wouldn't be called a leap of faith if it didn't require faith. If it didn't feel a little risky, a little scary, You wouldn't need faith if you had all the certainty. You wouldn't need faith if if it felt easy for you. So I feel like something is going to present itself to you, or already has, that is completely out of the blue, completely bigger than you thought, and very unexpected. Let's see, but it ends that terrible cycle that you've been walking through, and it starts you on this new path. What is this energy? What is this energy that I've been channeling here? I've got the Two of Cups and the Five of Cups. Wow. And I have the Three of Wands, the Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck, and the Emperor. Oh, you guys. The Knight of Swords and the Emperor energy feels like such incredible power. Like, this change is coming in fast. It's coming. This is a decision you're making that you're running with. It's like what I was saying in the beginning. You have an epiphany. You're seeing something from a different perspective, so you're running in a different direction. It may feel a little subtle. I feel like sometimes those of us who watch tarot and we really resonate with these readings, it's because we're feeling like we're expecting these big neon sign type of, crazy shifts and changes that are big and explosive, and, we want the big grand gestures and everything. And sometimes things don't show up that way. Sometimes things are a little shift in our thinking. Sometimes things are very subtle, but they have with them the energy that can change everything. And this energy, for me, the Knight of Swords, he's holding that Ace of Swords, breakthrough, clarity, truth. But it's like wiping the slate clean. It's paving the way for something new. This can come from the inside. It can be literally you making a new decision and going in a new direction. Or this is a message, some sort of communication that's coming in out of nowhere and literally puts you back in your power. It puts you back on your feet. It puts you back in your power. It restores confidence with whatever you have been walking through. That Ten of Wands is no easy walk. That is you literally feeling the weight of the world, and you're feeling upside down. This is you being in your power. This is you moving forward in a vision. This is, the vision that you hold in your heart. That forward movement, you're going after it, but you also achieve it. This is somebody who feels confident, who feels powerful, who is the visionary, goes after what they want, and literally achieves the victory. This is somebody who is in high authority. So it feels like for some of you, this is going to be some sort of communication that feels like a breakthrough. It feels like it's putting you back in your power. It feels like it's bringing you clarity. It feels like it's bringing you something new, literally wiping the slate clean, starting you fresh on a new path. It may come from a masculine authority figure. It may make you feel like you're back on your feet, you're back in your masculine authority. It could be an offer or something for like a job, putting you in a very high seat of authority. But with the two of Cups here, it feels like, the Two of Cups is a divine alignment. This is a soulmate energy. This is a soulmate partnership. This is a soulmate job. This is a soulmate, like something aligned with you, aligned with your heart, aligned with your vision, aligned with your dream. It's opening up for you after a period of sadness, of grief, of despair, of feeling like I just don't know where to turn. It's literally been coming together for you behind the scenes where you couldn't see it, but it's that perfect alignment that you've been waiting for. However, like I said in the beginning, I feel like it's unexpected, and I feel like it's coming in a form that you're not expecting too. And I feel like that's been coming out in these readings lately, is like expect the unexpected, because the universe, is really inviting us and really encouraging us and kind of pushing us to let go of comfort zones, especially in Leo season. This season and this Leo new moon we just had, Interestingly, I chose this deck for your reading, and we have the Leo energy coming through. It feels very, much like stepping into your power, stepping into your authority for your life, doing things differently. No more playing small. Leo season is all about, aligning with your heart authentically. No more playing small. No more staying in the back, shining your light, your personality, going after your dreams, not taking no for an answer, and being determined to push through all of the things that you've been walking through. Push through with determination, with hope, with this guidance of strength on the inside of you. You're confident, light, and authority and power that you were actually born with. But this feels like, with the Emperor, it feels like whatever news this is that's coming in, or a door opening for you, or an offer coming in, or an epiphany that you have, it's like it's putting you back in your power that you were created to be in. When you were born, when you were put here on this earth, you were put here as a whole, complete, powerful, abundant, successful, confident you. And then life happened, right? Then life happened. And, your confidence was chipped away at, and, hurts happened, and wounds happened, and things happened that took you off that power, that turned your world upside down. And now you're stepping back into that original form that you were created to be. And that's always what I get with this Emperor energy. He's a number 4. That is your foundation. That is your root chakra. That is your stability and your foundation. It's like your whole foundation is coming back into a stable form. You are being put back in your power, on your feet. And this 3 of Wands is like, we've been waiting for a while. We've been waiting for a while. Let's see if there's any other messages that want to come through, and what this 3 of Wands might be. Because it could talk about travel. You may be getting an offer from a masculine to travel. Maybe that's something you've been manifesting. Maybe that's something you're feeling, the distance between you and somebody, and that maybe you're thinking this is your soulmate, and you're feeling this disconnect, and it may require travel. Maybe you live at a distance from each other, and maybe this is the masculine coming in, or maybe you making a decision to go towards them to close that distance. Whatever it is, it's very, very positive. I have a King of Wands here, more fire energy, more masculine energy, and the Knight of Wands. The Knight to the King, something is upgrading. I feel like it's you. I feel like it's you because of an opportunity that's coming in. It's like it restores you. It restores your confidence. It restores your sense of security within yourself. I feel like it restores that sense of your self-worth. It's like you've been chipped away at. Your self-worth, your value of yourself, your belief in yourself, your confidence has been chipped away at. Everything that you have been walking through, maybe your whole life, maybe the last 10 years, maybe the last year, maybe the last 10 months, whatever that 10 of Wands is for you, could be your entire life, could be the last 10 years. You're coming to an end. Your confidence is being restored. Your light is being restored. The King of Wands for me is very confident, is very magnetic, gets a lot of attention. You are about to have a lot of attention, a lot of recognition. There is definitely, with these 2 knights, both of these knights are the fastest knights, the fastest energy. They're both carrying a brand new beginning. They're both carrying that, let's start something new. They're both carrying very quick energy. This may come in like out of nowhere. You may get an offer through some sort of communication from someone that is just like, whoa, where did this come from? Because I've been sitting in this energy for a while, did not see this coming, and here you are sitting back up on your throne. You've got these fire energies. Fire is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, and Aries significantly, or Leo especially. But if that doesn't resonate, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I feel like these are both you, or could be a masculine that is connected to you. I feel like they're one person, but I feel like the significance of the King of Wands is just being put back on your throne with your crown back on, being, your confidence restored. You have all this recognition coming in, and you may be going through a period of, the opposite of that, not being recognized for your value and your worth and what you bring to the table. And now it's like something is changing and offers are coming in. You may have two specifically too, by the way. This could be two doors opening for you that you might have to make a choice. Which one feels best? Which one feels more exciting, I feel like you've been waiting for a while, and I feel like this is coming out of nowhere, and I feel like it's going to look a lot different than what you think, but it's going to match what aligns for you. It's going to feel good. That Two of Cups is a very soulmate energy. It's like your soul will recognize this. Feels like home. It feels exciting. Also, you're getting lots of attention, and you're getting lots of accolades. You're getting lots of recognition. So you're going to feel that, you're going to feel that too. The attention feels amazing. It makes you feel so confident. You're finally being seen. You're finally being valued. Someone is finally seeing you for the value that you bring. And that feels good. So things are about to change for you if they haven't already. And if you have already started experiencing this shift in your energy and noticing attraction, you're noticing what you're attracting in your reality. It's like you're noticing people looking at you. You're noticing people wanting to give things to you. You're noticing people that give you a lot of attention and a lot of recognition. And you may have like a promotion here as well, because you're being recognized. If you are an entrepreneur, these are very entrepreneur energies here. If you're an entrepreneur, if you have your own business, and maybe this business has been a rough go for the past 10 months, the past couple of years, it's about to change. It's about to change. Your reach is about to get a lot larger. Your recognition is like skyrocketing. Also, this energy for those of you who are entrepreneurs, or what is the word? Influencers. Thank you, whoever said that. It's like your influence is reaching new levels of success, new heights. And whatever it is that you do, that's expanding, and you are the authority. It's like you are being recognized as the authority of what you do. Whether you're calling in a job, whether you are expanding a business, whether you are looking to expand your career in some way or your finances in some way, it's all here. But I feel like people see you because the spotlight is on you. Universe knows how to put the spotlight on you, and it's time. And part of putting you back in your power is like the spotlight comes on you and people gravitate towards you. You're very magnetic. You're very attractive to the right people who see you as the authority of whatever it is that you do. You're like the one, you're the go-to. You're getting a lot of that. And so you're stepping into this chapter where you get a lot of attention, where you feel like the authority, where people are treating you like you are their go-to for whatever your business is or whatever your influence is. You're the go-to, you're the authority. Get ready to be very busy. For those of you who have been kind of waiting for a business to take off, you're about to get very busy. But it feels like a soulmate business, with that Two of Cups. It's like this is what is truly changing underneath it all. is like, whatever this is that's coming in, it feels soul aligned to you. So you're going to recognize it. You're not going to be like, oh, it looks different than what I thought, so I don't want it. You're not going to be thinking that way. You're going to be like, ooh, I like this better. Whatever the shift and whatever the change is, specific person, specific job, specific goal, however this shows up for you, it may look a little different, but it's not going to be a letdown for you at all. So if you're worried about that, you're coming out of that season of disappointment that you've been in, and this is about to turn your whole world right side up. And I can't wait to hear about it. So as always, let me know who I'm reading for, but also when this starts happening for you, because so many of you, especially on my Instagram, so many of you, these doors have already started opening. You've got the offer for the job, and it's a dream job. Things are completely different than what you thought. Things are already starting to happen for so many of you, and I want to see those comments too below, because the rest of us, we get hope from that, but we also love to celebrate that with you. So let me know who you are, and I look forward to seeing you in the next reading.